Welcome students. Today we are going to start with another topic in statistics, that is calculation of central measures of central tendency. So what do you mean by this central tendency? So they given the definition there. The number, so if a data collected in a survey of a group is sufficiently large, then it is generally shows a peculiar property. The number in the data will tend to gather or cluster around a certain number. This property is called as a central tendency. So whenever you take any data and try to see the number of students, or the number of weight of the students, or the height of the students, whatever data is collected, when you collect the data, you see that there is a certain number where all the weight of the students is clustered or grouped at one particular value, and that you call it as the measure of a central tendency. So the number around which the numbers in the data tend to cluster. Cluster means to group or to get gathered around one particular value is called as a measure of a central tendency. The measures of central tendency are mean, median and mode. Mean is nothing but the average. Finding out the average of the scores is called as the mean. So now suppose if you got a simple formula for that one. So for mean, the formula is given by sum of all the observation that you have to divide by number of observation. That is, when scores are given, you will be adding all the scores and you have to divide it by the number of scores. So they given a example problem in the textbook. Find the mean of the numbers 20, 30, 27, 23 and 25. So they have added all the numbers and divided it by 5. So this is one way where you have got only few scores. You have to add all the scores and divide it by the number of scores. Now suppose if you have got many scores, then how to prepare or how to find out the mean. So in such cases what you have to do is you have to prepare the ungrouped frequency table. So there, go to page number 123. They given an example. The first unit test of 40 marks was conducted for a class of 35 students, and the marks is obtained for the students are given below. So you have to find the mean of the marks. So here what you have to do is, in the first column you are writing the marks, which is represented as xi. This is represented, marks is represented as xi. Then the frequency, you will count how many times the how many students are scoring that particular marks, and that is represented as a fi. So here in the table they given 14, 15, 16 till 40 the marks are given. 14 how many times is repeated, 15 how many times is repeated. So I'll just write 1 or 2. 14 is repeated 1 time, 15 is repeated 2 times, then 16 is repeated 5 times, and 17 is repeated 2 times. So like this, what you have to do is you have to write down the scores here, how many times it is repeated, that you have to count and write it, that is a frequency. The next column that you have to prepare is you have to multiply these two, that is xi and fi. You have to multiply fi into xi. These two columns you need to multiply. 14 into 1 you will be writing 14, 15 into 2 30, 16 into 5, then 17 into 2 34. Now after multiplying the two columns, you have to add these two lines. That is, you have to add this one and you have to add this. So when you add all this, you will get it as sigma fi xi. Now what is this sigma? Sigma is nothing but summation or sum of. You have to add all this and write its value. So 4 plus 4 you will get it as 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 14. So you get 158. Similarly, you have to add even these values. You have to add 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. So this is represented as sigma fi or you can also represent this as a n. N is equal to 10, or you can also write it as sigma fi. But in the textbook it is given as a n, so we will only use the letter n. So this total of the frequency, you will calculate it and write it as n is equal to. Then after you find these two columns, you have got a simple formula to find out the mean. Mean is represented by x bar, x with a bar on the top of it, which is given by sigma fi xi, that is this one, upon n. So sigma fi xi is 158. That you have to divide it by 10 and write the answer. You will get it as 15.8. So you will get the average marks of the students is equal to 15.8. The final step you will write it. Therefore, the mean marks of the students is equal to 15.8. So that completes the problem of mean. Now next you have got what is the median. So to find out the median, the scores are arranged in the ascending or in the descending order, and the score which is exactly appearing in the middle position is called as a median. Definition is given on page number 124. The scores are arranged in ascending or descending order. The number appearing exactly at the middle position is in this order is known as the median of the numbers. Now suppose if you have got even number of numbers, then you have to add the middle two numbers which occurs, and then you have to find out what is the median. So we'll see how to find out the median. Just a small example I take and explain how to find out the median. So any score, what is set of score, what is given, first thing is you have to arrange them in the ascending or in the descending order. So 2, 5, 8, 10, 12. I have already arranged in the ascending order. So you the scores has to be arranged in the ascending order. After arranging it in the ascending order, we'll take one more. Now what is the score that is lying exactly at the middle position? So we leave 3 scores this side, 3 scores this side. The score that is lying exactly at the middle position is 8. So therefore you have to only write median is equal to 8. Only that much you have to do. Now suppose if you have got even number of scores, then leave out equal scores on both the sides and take the middle 2 scores and find its average. So in this case the median will be 8 plus 10 upon 2, that is equal to 18 upon 2, which is equal to 9. So this is how you find out the median. So first the given score arrange in the ascending order. Then what if you have got odd number of scores, whatever score is at the center, that will give you the median. If you have got even number of scores, the 2 scores that is at the center, add those 2, divide it by 2, and that will give you the median. Now next you have got what is a mode. Mode is nothing but the score that is repeated maximum number of times is called as the mode. Whichever score is repeated many number of times, maximum number of times, that is called as the mode. Now suppose if you got 3, 5, 8, 9, 5, 6, 5. So like this scores are given. So which is the score which is repeated many number of times? You have got 5 repeated 3 times. So therefore the mode is equal to 5. So you have to only write this one. That is the score which is repeated maximum number of times is called as the mode. So mode here will be equal to 5. I will just go to the practice set 7.5. Yield of soybean per acre in quintal in Mukund's field is for 7 years was they given. You have to find out the mean. So here since only few scores are there, mean is found out by just adding all the scores and dividing it by the number of scores. So you got 7.5. So what are the scores given here? 10, 7, 5, 3, 9, 6, 9. They have asked you to find out the mean of the yield per acre. So this is the yield of soybean per acre in quintals is given. So you need to find out what is the mean yield per acre. So for that mean is equal to sum of the observation upon number of observation. So that is 10 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 9, 6 plus 9 divided by, see how many scores are there, how many data is given, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So divided by 7. So when you total up everything, you get 15, 24, 27, 32, 39. Carry 3 to the next place. 3 plus 1 is 4. So you get 49 upon 7. So you get this as 7. This is given in terms of quintals. So you have to write this as 7 quintals. So the final answer then you have to write, therefore the mean yield is equal to 7 quintals. So this completes the problem. The second one, find the median of the observations. So first what you have to do is you have to arrange the scores in an order. So among all this, the smallest is 59. So write 59. After 59 you have got 68. Then you have got 70, 74, 75, again 75, then you have got 80. So first arrange the scores in the ascending order. Now after arranging the scores in the ascending order, see if the number of scores here is odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you have got. So you get exactly the middle position of the score you will get. So leave 3 scores here, leave 3 scores towards the end. So this is the middle, the score which is lying at the middle. So you have to only write, therefore median is equal to 74. The third one you have got, calculate the, find the mode of these marks. So from the given marks, you see which score is repeated maximum. The scores given are 99, 100, 95, 100, again 100, 60, then 90. So among all the scores, the score which is repeated many number of times is 100. So you have to only write mode is equal to 100. Next, the fourth one, what you have to do is you have to, since many scores are given, prepare the table. So prepare the table, then as I have done the exercise, the example problem, same way you have to prepare the table and find out what is the mean of monthly salaries. So the first column you have to prepare is salary in rupees. So that represents XI. Then when if you don't put tally mark also it is okay. If you put tally mark also there is no problem. So I am not putting it. I directly write frequency F1. Then what are the numbers that you have got? You have got 3000, smaller one. Then you have got 4000, 5000, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 also is there, 6000, 7, 8, 9. Now next, when you are preparing the table, you can put the tally mark and do it. But for the time being, I am not putting the tally mark. I am directly writing the frequency. You are going to count how many 3000s are there. So you have got 8 3000s in the given data. Now next 4000 you have got 7 in number. Then 5000 you have got 5 in number. You have got 4. You have got this as 3. Then you have got 2 and you have got 1. So these are the frequencies that you have got. That is 3008 times it is repeated, so I have written it as 8. 4007 times, so I write it as 5. So like this you have to count how many times it is repeated and write the frequency. The next column that you have to prepare is Fi into Xi. That is you have to multiply these two. So 8 3s are 24,000, 7 4s are 28, 5 5s are 25, 6 4s are 24, 7 3s are 21, 8 2s are 16, then 9 ones are 9,000. So like this you have to. Then next step is find the total Fi Xi total you have to find out, and this total is coming to around 14,700. 3 zeros here you get. Now you need to total of this also. N is equal to 15, 20, 24, 27, 30. Then use the formula mean. Mean is represented by x bar, which is equal to sigma Fi Xi upon n, which is equal to upon 30. 3 4s are 12, 27, 3 9s are 27, followed by 2 zeros. So you get mean is equal to 4,900. In the final step you have to write, therefore the average monthly salary is equal to rupees 4,900. The average monthly salary is equal to rupees 4,900. With that the problem gets completed of how to calculate this is how you have to calculate the mean when many scores are given.